Welcome back to the arena of motorsport, Zwartkops Raceway, just outside of Pretoria, and it's round 5 of the Pro Tour. All this action from the Goldwagen Challenge, proudly brought to you by Goldwagen and their associate sponsors. A big field of 22 cars in classes A and C and 15 in B and D are going to go and do action here at Zwartkops. And it's really tight. Top end of Class A though, Lee Thompson climbing into George Economides' Polo, puts it on pole ahead of Smallburger and Monkeys, and Needham, Van Vletter and Roos, the top 3 in Class C.
Charles, it's been tough since you got into the A's, but it looks like, well, after the half-season gap, you found some pace.
Well, mate, yeah, we've been working really hard and testing, working on the car, making sure it's right, and it's finally coming together. Hopefully I can go out there today and give the guys some trouble.
All right, off the line now, and joining me in the commentary booth, it's been a long time. Big Nate Dog is back. Graham Nathan, look at this, into turn 1, and already action here as Valdi Mikes tries to squeeze out. Second place, around the outside is Thompson, and Smallburger seems to have the line, but Thompson is going to hang on for the line into turn 2.
Thompson goes up the inside, Smallburger around the outside. Can he make it stick around the outside? Valdi gives him a little bit of space here. Running down to turn 3. Look at that, great action already, straight away.
Off the line go the Class Cs. We go on board with the Cruiser. And whoa, Vota gets spun round. Cruiser goes onto the grass. That's not a bad option there, Phil. Well done, buddy. As you can see, there's just plenty of action. Vota seemed to got clipped there by Jannie van Rooyen, but I think it was Van Zyl who might have taken out Jannie van Rooyen, and there's nowhere to go. Red flag. Have a look at this. Van Zyl comes across. Jannie van Rooyen, nowhere to go. Turns into Vota. Vota gets spun round, and he's left stranded in the middle of the circuit.
Henry van Vletter also getting T-boned there, almost taking out a couple of cars, but the right move by Philip Cruiser to miss everybody.
Yeah, good stuff from Gina Monroe. Check how she climbs on the anchors and just misses out on Vota, and the rest of the field just going left, right, and missing the man in the center. So a full restart here and down towards turn 1. Here we go again. Smallburger with a much better start this time. Goes alongside, but look at how Valdi's come alongside him. They go in. There's a touch. Valdi Mikes has taken out Smallburger. Oh, thanks very much, Karen Henning. Great onboard shot there of the two of them getting wide. There's big dust into turn 1, and it looks like there might be a couple other cars that got involved there. Valdi just turning in on Smallburger. Didn't realize how close he was. There go the C's. This time Van Zyl with a much better start tries to come alongside the Batmobile. Gets ahead of Van Vletter, but going into turn number 1, you can see it's a good start there from Needham. Jannie van Rooyen trying to go around the outside. Double yellow flag, so he shouldn't be overtaking. You might have to back out of this one and give Van Zyl the road. He hasn't done that. Jannie van Rooyen will sort that out afterwards. As you see Gina Monroe under big pressure there from Elke van Vletter, the Batgirl, in a brand new coloured car there, and all over the back of her as they come through into her next time.
She also though goes, oh, let's have a look at the crash. Here it is, Charles Smallburger spinning around, getting slammed straight into the wall. Really hard crash that. Not Valdi Monkeys' finest moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, with him losing about 15 kilos this year in racing, looks like he felt like a Smallburger there and took out Charles into turn 1. Didn't work out the way he wanted it to, and I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of a chat with the COC afterwards.
Looking back to the racing now, Lee Thompson out in front. He's just put his head down and going. Let's wait and see whether or not safety car comes out and slows these odds down, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, there goes Valdi into pit lane now, and probably the best option. There's still double yellows, and a safety car will be coming out because you can see the wave yellow flags right round and the boards being shown. Van Zyl has got ahead of Jannie van Rooyen, but Jannie van Rooyen now coming down towards Goldwagen Challenge corner, has a look, but Van Zyl hangs on, and Jannie van Rooyen, the Rudaport Goldwagen man, looking dangerous in third place. But the little battle that's happening here between himself and Van Vletter is allowing the guys to get away, but that'll all close up now as the Pretoria Noord Toyota comes out, the official safety car, and it looks like we might have a little bit of work to do here for turn 1 marshals.
Yeah, they're going to work quite hard getting that car out of the way, making it safe again to go racing. As I say that, the safety car goes back in. Lee Thompson jumps on the throttle, and he's out of there. But Gerard Henning has paid attention. He's right there. So is Needham. It's Quinton Needham right behind him. These guys are off and going.
Great to see Jody Robertson back in a car as well. He's there in 4th place. That's the orange and white Polo Classic as they come into BMW Accessories corner. The Red Rocket in 2nd place. Yes, that is Gerard Henning. Usually in the Silver Dream Racer, but he's made a new car, and it seems to be working really well.
Looks like Valdi Monkeys has made it back onto the field. He's right behind Andy Gossman. Look out, Andy. Here I come. And Valdi Monkeys has got his head down. He's trying really, really hard. He's going to hopefully get through the corner without taking anybody out the game, and he does it this time. Lee Thompson with his head down, he's just trying to get away. Volley Mankies goes up the inside of Andy Gossman. Whoa! Andy sees him coming, gives him some space. Volley, that was really late, man. If Andy wasn't paying attention, that would have been another crash.
Yeah, really tight stuff, as you can see right the way through there. Monroe just at the back of the Battle of the Ladies there, and the Batgirl is going hard. Yeah, I can tell you something. Alka's not holding anything back, trying to stay with Gina Monroe. Gina Monroe in her own little battle there with Adrian Dalton, the extra shoes man, as they come out of her X-Con into Speed and Sound.
Lee Thompson, Gerard Henning, Quinton Needham. Right behind Quinton Needham, we've got Jody Robertson, and Volley goes up the inside, slams into the side of Jody Robertson. Volley, what is going on, buddy?
That's car 4 for Voldy today. Let's make that, just start ticking them off. Maybe we should get the Pretoria Nerd pace car out there, let him hit that as well. Then he'll be perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing pool here, cue ball corner pocket for all these cars.
Corner pocket turn 8 there. That was Jody Robertson. Managed to get back on though and didn't hold anything back. The Giulio Sabatini car just came flying through. Let's have a look at it from here. There you can see Voldy going on the inside. Has a look. Not quite close enough, but just forces his way through. Jody turns in on his normal line, and there is a Performance Masters Polo in his way.
Absolutely. That's a crazy move there from Voldy Mankies, but out in front you've still got Lee Thompson. He's just put his head down. He's driving as smooth as he possibly can, as smooth as he normally is, and he has gone away. Look at the gap that he's pulled already.
Just getting some valuable seat time there and getting ready to rock and roll for the next round of the Super Series in his Mini. But this time out, he's in the Wealth Avenue Polo and takes the victory from Gerard Henning, who comes across in the all-toy spares machine.
Needham diving out the way to get out of Voldy's way.
Needham. Speaking of Needham, here comes Andre. He's going to take victory in Class C, and a comfortable margin there over second place Francois Van Zyl, who was in an epic battle with Yannick van Rooyen right the way through, but managed to pull a little bit of a gap right at the end. But it is Needham taking the victory in Class C's, Van Zyl and Van Rooyen second and third. There's confirmation. Thompson, Henning, Needham and Mankies. Gossman in fifth place, with Needham, Van Zyl, Van Rooyen and Van Vletter, and Dalton in fifth in C.
That was some exciting racing. It was a little bit hard to get things going, but once it got going, it was crazy.
Yeah, look, Matt, it's been a joyride with that car, and I just first of all would like to thank Alan and Philip for giving me the opportunity to race that car. And so I first have to dust the cobwebs off of my helmet and before I can learn how to drive again. But yeah, we're getting there.
Lyle Ramsey looking dangerous at the moment in the Class Ds, but in Class B it's all about Rory Atkinson in a brand new Polo, ahead of Darren Nathan in the Sex Trader Polo, Elna Cruiser in third, James Hurley outgunning Ramsey by 300ths.
Rory, out of all the guys in the Volkswagen Challenge, you have had one of the toughest seasons so far. We come back from the mid-season break. You're in a new wagon. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we wrote the last one off in Cape Town, unfortunately, but big thank you to Helped Racing, Flight, Falcon Trailers, and numerous other people who helped us get back on the road in the last 4 weeks.
Lyle, we're talking about the Class D battle. You and Hurley. Hurley has taken it so far this season. We're back from the mid-season break. What do you got?
Well, we've been doing a lot of homework, really working with James, and we're getting the setup right, and now I'm actually as fast as James.
Side by side off the line. Oh, a little bit of a jump start there for Rory Atkinson. That could cost him dearly as the Sex Trader car comes alongside him. They're going into turn 1. It's mano a mano, and it looks like Darren Nathan is going to win this out and just beats out Atkinson, even though he made a mistake. Elna, good start for her in third.
I think Atkinson probably let Darren go to hope for a little bit of leniency from the clerk of the course with regards to that jump start. Let's have a look. Pit Potkicker running wide.
And it looks like it's Warren Muir that had to go evasive on him and ends up. Now remember, Muir and Thola have swapped cars out as the Class Ds go down into battle. It's Hurley who gets the drop, Ramsey into second, and a nice start there as you can see them coming through. Not too far off the pace there, I've got to say. There's a fantastic start there. We got Piazza Musa involved. Jacques Smith, much better from him as he comes in and looks dangerous in third.
He's trying really hard. He's a newcomer to this field and doing a great job, right up to third already. But out in front of this race, we've still got Ryan Thola going around the outside of Elna. He's trying as hard as he can, outside, inside. He's in a borrowed car, so right now you can expect body parts to go missing from Thola's car.
Yeah, just for a change, Thola getting in the mix there. Peter Thompson and Elna looking good so far and right on the tail here as we go on board with Stevenson. It's fantastic action at the front end. The two Polos are starting to get away, though. Those are the Polo Vivo shaped, and they get away from what is a battle royal for third in Class B.
Looks like Lyle Ramsey's got ahead of little Hurley. Hurley has got some work to do. He's had this class to himself the whole year, and Ramsey is now caught up and said, right, let's go, boy.
Devin Piazza Musa on
Whoa!
the shot here. And whoa, sideways stuff there from the new man. He gets out of shape. Smith losing lots of positions there as he goes into Goldwagen Challenge. Good way to get good sponsorship coverage there for your sponsor and the series sponsor too.
But a great catch there from Jock Smith as he gets going again. But out in front we've got Thompson being passed by Elner and by Thole. Is there a problem with Peter Thompson's car? Did he just choose a long line? Going up the inside is Governor Sani now, as well as Stevenson. They're going to be putting huge pressure onto Peter Thompson.
Oh, Stevenson goes on the outside, gets forced wide. Governor Sami puts him on the dirt. Stevenson is sideways and backwards, and Pete Potgieter just misses him.
Fortunately there, lets the brakes go. Pet Potgieter dives up the inside, doesn't T-bone him. Ryan Thole putting pressure on Elner Cruiser for that third position, I'm sure it is, yes. And it's still on between Darren Nathan of the Sex Trader Polo, Rory Atkinson of the Flight Hand Cleaners Polo. These guys want to have a go at it right to the end.
Goldwagen Challenge corner, there's been lots of action there all day today, and you can see there's more action coming your way now for classes B and D. In the background, Tyrell Governasamy trying to close down now after a little mistake and being just ungentlemanly forced to the inside as they got onto the braking markers for Sassel Corner. We're back there now, and it's now Peter Thompson looking for a way into Thole. He goes on the inside, Thole opens up the door, says, after you, Peter.
But he's going to have a go back at it. There must be a problem with Thole's car. I'm sure there is. That was far too easy for Peter Thompson. Governor Sani all over Thole now. Peter putting his head down though. Ryan still in the way slightly. No, there he pulls to the inside and lets Governor Sani through.
That's a big problem there, the Nathan's Motorsport machine, but I'm sure your team are going to be on it to get him back out for race number 2. At the front end, the top car is running where you want it to be though, and Sex Trader versus the Falcon Trailers and Flight Hand Cleaner car. Brilliant battle here between the two polos.
These two guys are going at it. They're first and second in the championship. They know what they got to do. No silly mistakes, and let's just try as hard as we can. Already Rory has made a silly mistake, putting himself under pressure with regards to the clock of the course. Stevenson though recovering to be just ahead of the Class D battle here. It looks like Ramsey has gone back to second place. Hurley has got ahead of him, but it's not over, not by a long shot.
Now they're closing onto the back end of Stevenson now. That could possibly play into the hands of Lyle Ramsey. He's going to hope that Hurley is held up slightly and maybe he can use it to his advantage as they come out of speed and sound now. It's 2 Golf 1s going at it for the lead of Class D.
Class D for third and fourth though, we've got the Restonic team. Piazza Musa putting huge pressure on Brad Hall, and he goes up the inside. Can he make it stick at the bottom? Let's see who's latest on the brakes. Right behind them though, we've got Jock Smith. He's going to capitalize on any mistakes, and he does it. Devin goes ahead of Brad Hall. Jock sitting there going, come on guys, crash or something.
Harped Racing versus Nathan Motorsport into Sassel Corner, and Rory Atkinson is working double time now. He realizes that he's got to jump start. He's got to get that disadvantage down as much as possible, and he's working real hard to do it. He goes around the outside. Listen to the crowd in the background. They are loving the action that's been brought your way, and into first place goes Atkinson.
Great job there by Rory Atkinson. Darren sitting there going, yeah, all right, you can have a go. I kind of know you got 30 seconds, but I'm sure he's not going to let him go quite as easily as he thinks he is. Going to be able to get away.
Probably going to sit on his tail now and work like a Falcon trailer with that polo as they go into turn 1. Coming up on the back end there, that looks like it might be a tail ender, and it's Dion van der Vat, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, as a dice for the top of D. These guys are going at it. Ramsey goes up the inside of Hurley. Hurley does not slam the door. Are you watching, Baldy?
Yeah, I hope he is, because that's the way to do it into Goldwagen. They start their final lap now. Ramsey's taking the lead right at the opportune moment. Let's see if he can keep it all together now for another 7 corners.
He's taken a couple of car lengths out of Hurley there. I hope he puts his head down, doesn't look in the middle. Hurley comes straight back at him. Up the inside. Some great braking there from James Hurley to try and get back that position.
Sure, they're working hard, these 2 youngsters, and holding nothing back. At the front end, Atkinson is going to take the victory, but remember, 30 seconds will be slapped on his wrist for the jump start, so that'll give Darren Nathan and the Sex Trader Polo the opportunity of taking the overall victory in race 1. Second place will go to Elner Cruiser, and Peter Thompson will hang on for 3rd.
Down to the line. Ramsey's going to do it. I think this is the first time he's going to win a race in this challenge. Great job there by Lyle Ramsey, just ahead of James Hurley to take 2nd place. Devin Piazza Musa takes 3rd in Class D.
Class B, Nathan, Cruiser and Thompson, the top 3.
Nate, you were pushing for that one. Did you know about the jump start off the line, or did you just go for that 2nd place?
Yeah, look, at the start, I saw he jumped it, and I thought, okay, just get away, which was great. I did. I probably had about 3 car lengths, and then I watched the temperature gauge start climbing 90, 95, 100, 105, and then the car just started losing power. Rory got me on the brakes. He had a good move, gave him a bit of space, and then I couldn't hang on to him. He just drove away from me.
some more action from the Goldwagen Challenge coming your way. We've seen phenomenal stuff out there on the black stuff, and some more is just about to get underway. Big crowds here and lots of support for the Goldwagen Challenge as race 2 gets down towards turn 1. It's a good start from Henning, but Lee Thompson is the man to beat here today, and he is going to get the whole shot around the outside of Henning. He'll hang on to that outside line. Does Voldy get through? Yes, he does. Well done, Voldy. 4th place, but on the tail and looking good.
Voldy Mankies is our cameraman, and it's probably just to make sure he doesn't do anything wrong. Around the outside of Voldy goes Jody Robertson. He's riding around the outside of Voldy this time and making it through the corner. The start in Class C, much better. No crashing. Up the inside comes Johnny van Rooyen. Van Rooyen ahead of Van Vletter. Van Sail is getting passed by
Dalton around the outside. Dalton, great start in the extra shoes car. We're on board here with Wouter Roos behind Gina Monroe and Elke van Vletter as they go into an X-Con corner. Gina's on the inside, the Batgirl is on the outside and looking to try and get up there with the Dark Knight, who got a fantastic start. Van Vletter is going around the outside of Van Rooyen for 2nd place into Speed and Sound Sweep.
And Van Sail's having a look at the outside of Dalton, but behind them is Philip Cruiser. Let's go back to the front of the field. This is Voldy Mankies getting involved again, and he manages to get through this time. Up the inside of him is Andy Gossman. Jody Robertson doing a great job there to get past both Voldy and Andy to get into 4th position.
Yeah, good drive there from Jody Robertson. He's definitely got those cobwebs dusted off now and looking to go for the hunt for the lead. Oh, Needham on the inside of Henning. Henning and Needham side by side and running a little wide, but managing to just stay on the black stuff. Oh, this is brilliant stuff as they go down towards BMW Accessories. Who's got what it takes? Will it be Golf 1 or Golf 2? Oh, I can't say. They are so evenly matched.
Unbelievable racing there. Jody Robertson shoots out behind Needham. He had to take the sleeve shot, goes around the outside. Can he make it stick through turn 2? Great job there by Jody Robertson. Great job, boy.
Hang on, though. Here comes Mankies. He might just use Robertson as a berm with wheels again. He's going to try in 2-3, Speed and Sound Sweep, and he gets through. Jody Robertson this time decides, I'm backing out of this one.
Voldy doing a great job this time. He's just put his head down. He's trying as hard as he possibly can to keep it on the racetrack. Needham runs wide out of 1. Can he stop it in time? He does. Gerard Henning having a look in his mirror going, please stop, I have to turn. And there it goes. Needham seems to have a problem now. Did he miss a gear? Andy Gossman right behind Jody Robertson, going to the outside. Voldy's sitting there going, I'm going to go with Jody Robertson because he's on the inside, going into turn 4. But Andy Gossman getting great drive around the outside. Let's see who breaks the latest. Is it going to be Gossman? No, it's Jody Robertson up the inside. Voldy is still sitting there going, come on, guys. But look at the respect from those two drivers. Through the fastest sweep on the track, and they don't even touch.
Yeah, brilliant bit of driving here and bit of work here from our onboard man as Voldy Mankies stays behind this battle. There's Robertson sneaking through a little sideways there. That might open up the door for Gossman. No, Gossman has to go defensive. And a little touch between the two of them. Oh, they nearly touched. It was so close between Mankies and Gossman. And in the background, here comes Smallberger. He wants some of this action too.
Absolutely. He's right behind Voldy. Right behind him, though, is Charles Smallberger. We've got Derek Smallberger. Charles goes up the inside of his dad. Charles throws the car up the inside of his father.
Jody runs wide. Oh, there's just action everywhere, Graham.
Was that all on his own or what happened? But now Andy Gossman has gone into 3rd position. He was scrapping for 5th a second ago, and he's up to 3rd.
Mikey's looking dangerous again as he comes on the braking markers. Oh, he's touched him again. The two of them coming together. Will they be? Oh, yes, thank you very much. T-Bone City, baby.
Bang.
Around the outside goes Charles Smallberger. Derek went inside this time and managed to miss these two. Gossman and Mikey stranded in Rexcon corner.
Unbelievable racing here. These guys are trying so hard. That was probably just a little bit of a calculation error from Voldy and from Gossman at the same time when there just wasn't enough racetrack to make both cars go.
Let's see what you can see. Gossman unfortunately just stranded there. Mikey's just got going again. But let's see if he's able to get ahead of the Class C battle, I should say. Here they come. And look at that. Needham has been outdone by the Batmobile. Van Vletter leads in Class C.
Henry Van Vletter goes to the front. This is the first time in a long time he's been leading. And right behind him is Johnny Van. Let's have a look at this crash. Whoa! Voldy tags Andy Gossman as Andy tries to go defensive. And it just gets all out of control from there. Charles Smallberger taking evasive action. He was right in there. And up the inside goes Derek and Gavin Ross.
Gavin Ross and Derek Smallberger very lucky to miss out that action. Charles Smallberger did a fantastic job to go around the outside, but the safety car is back out. Pretoria North Toyota back on duty. And as soon as that car goes back in, we'll be racing. And here we go. 6 of 15. Van Vletter still leads out. Can he keep out the very hard charging Needham? And more importantly, Jannie van Rooyen, who looks to maintain his lead in this championship overall.
Absolutely. We're on board with Jannie van Rooyen. I'm hoping that the racing's on again, because these guys are overtaking. They shouldn't be overtaking under safety car, but it looks like it. There must have been a problem from Needham's car. Needham has dropped right back. Second place, Jannie van Rooyen. Van Zyl third, and Wouter Roos is in fourth. There is Needham. Has he managed to fix the problem, sort it out, and it looks like that car's going as hard as it normally does.
Yeah, probably just a missed gear coming out of turn 2 there, or probably couldn't find a gear. Eventually found the gear, got the drive, and now loses out lots of positions now. He's got to try and catch Wouter Roos in the time mining machine. And wow, Van Zyl, he goes defensive to keep Wouter out. We see how close things get here from Wouter's point of view as they come into Execuline corner, down towards Goldwagen. Watch for the outbraking maneuver here from Roos.
Roos is on the outside, he's gone defensive. There he goes to the inside. Roos throws it up the inside. Tyres squealing. He chucks it up the inside. I think he's involved. He makes his team.
No doubt about that. Hard braking though from Van Zyl, and evasive action kept him on the black stuff, but allowed Wouter Roos to sneak through. So we've got a battle royal here. There's no doubt about it that none of these guys are holding anything back today, as they always do.
I think Wouter's car got damaged so much in the first heat that it doesn't matter if he bends a panel or two, but he's trying as hard as he can. He's up to third, but up in second position here in Class A, we have got Gerard Henning being put under huge pressure by Derek Smallberger. Derek is trying as hard. Oh, Gerard runs wide. Derek goes up the inside. What are you doing, buddy?
Thanks for coming. The Sabertech car sneaking through there, and RBTS with no answer as Henning just gets completely out of shape into turn 2, runs wide, opens up the door, and Smallberger sneaks through for second place. But that's not over yet. There's still some corners to go. Charles Smallberger, good recovery from him. He's sitting in 4th place just behind that battle.
Lee Thompson out in front on the final lap. Hasn't been involved in any incidents. The problem with leading out so far, Lee, is you don't get a lot of coverage, but great job there to take the win. Lee Thompson takes it. I'm sure it's going to be from Derek Smallberger, but I don't know if Gerard Henning's going to let him have it. Yes, in the background, Derek Smallberger takes second place.
Van Vletter is going to be taking out Class C. Look at the gap he's got over second place. There was a little bit of in-house battle. Jannie van Rooyen unfortunately losing out at the end of the day, and he comes through for second place. Wouter Roos in third. Van Zyl and Cruiser, your top 5.
Lee, different car, same position. Start out front and just cleaning it for the whole day.
Yeah, it was a bit of an unsuspected drive for the weekend. George had a meeting I had to attend somewhere in Durban. Anyway, he said I could take his car for the weekend, and you know, it's good for me. It's some more testing time. That's always good. More I'm in the seat is not always a bad thing.
A really smooth and clean win in heat number 2.
Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, Heat 2, we did a lot of setup before the Heat 2. Heat 1, we were totally out of it. Lots of wheel spin on the right-hand side wheel. Changed our suspension, just said, let's go for it. Take a risk. Worked.
Certainly did. Paid off nicely there for a Class C victory. Now we go to B's and D's. And once again, it's Darren Nathan going to be going at it at the front end. Look out in the back for a hard-charging Rory Atkinson. Let's see if he's able to get through this big field of cars as they're going to BMW Accessories. It's Elner in second. And here we go on board with Ian Stevenson. And already action from the two boys that have swapped out. On the inside, it's Thole. On the outside, Muir.
Oh, some pushing and shoving. Out on the outside is Atkinson. He's a big loser there. He lost the position. He made one on the start, lost it again in turn 2. Here is Class D start, and this time Hurley gets the jump on Ramsey. Let's have a look-see. Can he make a break? He's trying already. Jeez. Off the start, he's taken about 4 car lengths.
Yeah, Brad Hall into third, then Piazza Musa behind him as they come onto the braking markers. Hard on the markers there. Around the outside goes Piazza Musa. The two Restonic boys are not holding anything back. They're definitely not sleeping today.
Absolutely. Brad Hall throws it up the inside of his teammate. Drag race down behind Ramsey. These guys must not hold each other up. It doesn't look like they are. Ramsey's car, there's something wrong. There's smoke coming out of the back of that motor car already. Up the inside of Ramsey goes
Brad Hall
and Devon, yeah.
Awesome stuff there from the Restonic boys. I don't know what the problem is there. Yeah, there's a bit of smoke, but it's definitely not firing like it did in race 1. Jacques Smith under a bit of pressure of his own as Keola Kaltenburn comes for a bit of fun at the front end. And speaking of fun at the front end, Stevenson and Gondasamy on the outside again. They're just resuming exactly what happened in race 1.
Yeah, it's a bit of payback from Stevenson. You push me, I'll push you back. But Rory gets it out of control as he slams into the back of Pit Potgieter. And now it's going to be a 3-way race to turn 1. Governasani took to the grass. Has he got through? Yes, he has. Stevenson gets in behind Rory. Warren Muir behind this lot going, dude, this is getting a bit hectic.
One thing you got to take into account here, remember, Rory, it's 15 laps. You've got time, buddy. And now he's starting to get into the rhythm. He goes on the inside of Thole. Thole with no answer, but a great job nonetheless to get that car back out again by your team. They are working double time to keep these cars in prime condition.
Absolutely. New Polo versus old Polo. Ryan Thole, new car versus old car. And here we go.
Gavansani
pushing and shoving. Pit Potgieter runs Gavansani off. And Gavansani goes up the inside of Stevenson. Can he make it stick? No. Stevenson holds on. Warren Muir moves from last, and he takes up 2 positions just in that move.
Yeah, brilliant bit of stuff there from Muir, sneaking ahead as Stevenson got caught watching. He saw Gavansani run wide, probably saw him on the outside, looked in the rearview mirror, and on the inside,
here it comes again.
Stevenson and Muir.
Boom! Slam into the side. Stevenson and Muir getting together there. Muir probably closed the door. Stevenson thought he was in far enough, but he tries to take evasive action. Yeah, we go back to Class D, where Ramsey's car has all of a sudden picked up its pace again. He's moved back past Devon, and was that Brad Hall? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, Brad Hall and then Devon, so he's got past both of them. In the background, oh, Jacques Smith sideways again. Man, these Golf ones are not loving life out here at this stage and are not able to keep it on the black stuff.
Ramsey, they've got a lot of work to do to catch up to Hurley. Let's see if he can make it right. It's got 15 laps to do it, but Peter Thompson under huge pressure from Rory Atkinson. Rory is picking his way through this field. Peter wants to look after the position. Rory rides on a bit of the lawn to get some more traction. Goes up the inside of Peter Thompson.
Got the brakes for Goldwagen Challenge corner and makes the move stick. So he's now up into what is, I think, 3rd place on the road. So that's not a bad effort there. 3 laps to go as they cross the line. And Atkinson has a chance of catching both Elna Cruiser and probably Darren if he can keep up this kind of pace.
Absolutely. Darren Nathan just putting his head down. He's just got to do what he needs to do to try and stay out in front. He's trying to catch up on the points. Elna, though, putting huge pressure on Darren. He's just putting his head down to try and get a gap away. Oh, there's a problem, though. Elna just drives past the outside, or actually the inside of Darren Nathan. She's probably thinking, what now? How come it's so easy? Whoa, she's got it missing gear, slamming in the wrong gear, but she's got it sorted out now. Elna probably a little bit stunned there as to what actually happened there with Darren Nathan. Darren's car not firing on all the cylinders at the moment. Smoke coming out of the back of it. There's probably about 5 laps to go, and he's just hoping that it stays together. He's going to try and gather as many points as he can. Have a look there. Runs to the outside. Lets Rory go past on the inside. Probably cursing his engine and his mechanic right now, which I probably didn't hear, but it's okay.
It's okay. The air inside the Sex Trader car is blue, although it's an orange car on the outside. The Falcon Trailers machine sneaks through and gets into 2nd place. Seems to have picked up, though. All of a sudden, it's an intermittent misfire there for the Sex Trader car, so he might be able to run with Rory Atkinson and just salvage the 2nd race.
But here it is. Rory goes up the inside. This is for the final corner on the final lap. He throws it up the inside. Can Elna hang on? Rory runs her slightly off the road, and he takes the win. Great job there by Rory Atkinson to come from 6th on the road to win.
And after a couple of mishaps too, so fantastic stuff. The battle for C's is not done, the D's is not done yet. As they come out of us, the Kenwood corner, Ramsey has got back to the front after the problems he had at the start of the race and has done the same thing as Atkinson. Got through after a little bit of hassles and taken a double race victory. Brilliant stuff. Hurley with no answer in 2nd. Confirmation there, Atkinson, Cruiser and Nathan, your top 3 in Class B. As we said, Ramsey takes it from Hurley. Brad Hall wins out ahead of his teammate and Jacques Smith in 5th.
Rory coming on strong, all the way down to the wire, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, no, thank you. Just an apology to Elna. I went in a little bit hard there, but yeah, sorry for that, but it was a very, very close race.
Lyle, you've opened the floodgates now, buddy. 1 win equals 2 wins equals the overall today.
Yeah, definitely. Eh? On the start, 2nd race, I left the handbrake up, only noticed it 1.5 laps later. From that, it was just chasing down constantly, very hard. Eh?
Yanni van Rooyen hanging on to a slender lead now over James Hurley and Darren Nathan, who have closed up. Henry van Vleuten has closed up on Nathan too. Elna Cruiser and Atkinson tied in 6th. A big thanks to Goldwagen and all our associate sponsors for the Goldwagen Challenge action from Zwartkops.